Okay, so we might have a fight blooming on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Arman Tsarukyan and Dan Hooker have been throwing hate at each other. So Arman posted a tweet, said, on a side note, Dan Hooker is still a bitch. Just thought that needed to be said. And of course, Dan Hooker replied to that saying, "You're a human, side note, number one contender. No one gives a fuck about." I mean, that's kind of true. Even the champion isn't even calling out Arman Tsarukyan. So this fight might be a fight that actually blooms into fruition, which is something that I think needs to happen. Arman Tsarukyan is definitely a fight away from fighting for the title, or at least making some noise for it. We heard Dan Hooker actually probably say that this is a matchup that he wants with Arman Tsarukyan. Let's go ahead and give a listen.
You reshuffle the deck. Is Gaethje still somebody you'd like to face at some point, or
Yeah,
when you plan on
I
coming
feel
back?
like
And who's it looking like?
yeah. I think I'll be good to go October, November. I think Gaethje will just sit and wait for a title shot. I think it'd be silly to come and fight another contender. But that's what's so interesting about the division now is we've got the title moving over the next couple of months. I feel like there'll be a lot of movement in the division. It's good.
So do you have a name then if Gaethje doesn't?
Oh,
he's not available?
I know. I'm been calling me out. That's the number one contender. No one likes the guy, so I just love to kick his teeth in.
So I think that this fight definitely has the possibilities of happening without a doubt. I think it's smart for Dan Hooker to call out Arman Tsarukyan over Justin Gaethje, mainly for the fact that if he does end up beating Arman Tsarukyan, that definitely puts him in the title contention conversation without a doubt. I mean, if Dan Hooker is able to beat someone like Arman, which honestly I doubt he does it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that. I doubt that Dan Hooker beats Arman, but if he does, that definitely puts him in the conversation for challenging for the title without a doubt. I mean, getting a win over Arman Tsarukyan is absolutely huge. But in my honest opinion, I really do think that Arman gets a win over Dan Hooker because he's only a win away, and then he obviously fights for the title next. I think that this would be a good win for either guy, but let's just be honest. At the end of the day, Arman Tsarukyan has proven that he's like one of the best fighters in the lightweight division. I think he gets it done. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I think that this is a very, very good matchup for both guys.